Once again, shout out to I'm Alfie Man. Look at this comment he left. Look, it took time to write it, isn't it? So, yesterday I was talking about money chasing, which actually is hard to define. Yeah, what is money chasing? But that's my previous video. Yeah, I'm going to carry on reading his comment. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I think should stick with this channel rules. Focus on one thing and stop chasing the money. When you do that, you come from a place of fear, scarcity, and distraction. Relax. You have a roof over your head, and your family, you said, can take care of themselves. Stop stressing and start enjoying. Yeah, sometimes I'm come across like I'm stressing, yeah. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Well, I don't think I'm stressing, but I come across sometimes as because yeah, it's all about financials. Yeah? That's one part of my life that I would love to improve. Yeah, I have other parts like emotional, like and spiritual or whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling very happy. Yeah, that's how I divide my being. Yeah, my being is main thing. Yeah, it's just financials. Sometimes trouble. Yeah, makes me trouble. Yeah, so I have to do sometimes that I things that I don't want to do. So that's why. Yeah. Anyway, you have a lot of value of. You have a lot of value to offer that people need to hear. Why do you live in a van? Yeah. Why do I live in a van? That's one of the questions he suggested. Yeah. Um, yeah. That I talk about enough. Yeah. Because again, financials. Yeah. That's the main purpose. Not because I travel. Yeah. In a van. I live in a van because of rent. Yeah. I saving money. Yeah. I'm a bit jealous to those who travel, yeah, in a van. They live in a van and travel around. A bit jealous, It's a amazing experience. You wouldn't do it all your life, probably, yeah. Although some people do it. But yeah, one day I'd love to buy a plot of land and put caravan on it or cabin on it or dig a pond. That's at the moment what I would like to see in my life. Yeah. So yeah. Sure, you are a builder and you choose to live in a van when you and your wife split. But what is your story? Why are you happier sitting in a garden than a mansion? Yeah, I made a short video about this, isn't it? So yeah. Basically everything that man makes, yeah, is less superior than God makes, whatever you see what God is, yeah. Whatever God makes is much more superior that man makes, yeah. So be in the middle of the God's creation, yeah, you receive that powerful energy. You receive that powerful peace, yeah. Like when when I open the door, yeah, and I hear birds singing, it it gives me the peace, sense of peace. Yeah. And I hear the plane already, like nearing. Yeah. Once plane comes over, it ruins everything. Yeah. You know, in London, I got plane every 2 minutes. Plane passes here. Anyway, why is this life an illusion to you? Well, this is our this is different topic on its own, yeah, because already scientific studies and quantum physics already proven that nothing exists. Yeah, so it's just will take few, I don't know, generations to bring that in schools and stuff. Yeah. Are you trying to break free? Oh, that's a. Oh, yeah, yeah. As I said, sometimes I need to do something that I don't want to do. Yeah. So everybody wants to be rich. Everyone wants to be creative. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. If you believe in richness. Yeah. If you don't, if you know, it's different. But I believe, yeah, that everyone wants to do whatever comes to his mind. Yeah. Not someone else's dreams you need to fulfill, yeah, but your own, yeah, goals and dreams. Yeah. Yeah, so that's free, miss. Yeah. I think who said this? I think Jimmy Carr said this. What is the richness? Yeah. How you define wealth? What is wealth? Well, how you define I'm rich? Yeah? You are rich if you reach the point, if you get more money and you don't change what you do. Yeah? If you still carry on doing what you're doing, receiving more and more and more and more and more money, yeah? That's the richness. That means money cannot change you anymore. Yeah? You are rich. Yeah? So if you are at the point in life, if you receive more money, your life would change, then you are not rich. Yeah. Why do you feel you haven't broken free yet? Again, why? Yeah, these questions. Oh, this can go really deep. You know, I that's that's real mentoring, bro. That's real mentoring, man. That's real mentoring. Yeah, you asking me to go and look for something. I'm not gonna do it here. Why do you mention the law of attraction? Are you spiritual? When did that happen? I mentioned once in a video already. I have been, I was Jehovah's Witness more than 10 years. I was going from door to door knocking, yeah, and talking about God's kingdom, offering Bible studies. I studied Bible like 4 times a week, yeah, more than 10 years, something like 14 years, 15 years. Until boom, something started to come into my head, yeah, about God's kingdom. Yeah. I'm starting reading these verses when Jesus said, God's kingdom is right next to you. There is different translations. God's kingdom is near. God's kingdom is within you. Yeah. So what does it mean? Yeah. Does it mean that it comes in the future? No, it is right now available, accessible, right now. Yeah. It's near here, within you. All you have to do is to access it. Yeah. So, yeah, law of attraction. Well, that's part of it, isn't it? Law of attraction. Once you access that God's kingdom, I think when you said mentoring, yeah, that this is one of the things that I would consider to be in service to people. Yeah. Once I myself master it. Before I not mastering it myself, I can't do any mentoring. Yeah. I don't have right to be a mentor. Yeah. For people to manifest things. Yeah. I'm not disciplined. I know the theory. I'm not disciplined enough. Yeah. I'm not disciplined enough. I know I walk in the morning, waking up in the morning, and my thoughts are yesterday's limitations, yeah, and worries. That's my thoughts. First 5 minutes. And if you have like a discipline, yeah, turn it around. I'm going to smash it today. Yeah. Just first 5 minutes talk different. But this needs to be with conviction. Yeah. With faith. Yeah. That's why Jesus said you can move mountains if you have a little bit of faith. Yeah. That is law of attraction. That is law of attraction. Yeah. Faith and concentration. Yeah. You attract what you concentrate on with faith. Yeah. Not with concentration alone and thoughts alone will not do it. You have to have faith that is already here. Yeah. And that's not easy to do. That's why it needs to be worked on. Yeah. That's why it needs to be taught in schools. Yeah. So yeah, this is one thing that I would love to help people, but after I master it myself, because that's you have to become master of it, and many became masters of it. There is many people I don't want to mention this. Yeah, starting with Ford, Carnegie, yeah, Napoleon Hill, or what was his name? Yeah, all these people knew this. Yeah. But when you like come into 40s, 50s, 60s, yeah, it is even more harder to change because your habits stand in a way. You have your habits are so strong. Yeah, it's very hard to override them. All the programs that is programmed that working against, yeah, what you want to believe now. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop now today. This is a good topic. I'm really appreciate this comment. This is really made me, realize what is important, and this is huge. Yeah, these topics are massive. Yeah, and this is what it's gonna be. This channel about mainly. Yeah, to get what you want, to do what you want. Yeah. If you're not happy to do it, I've done it. Yeah. I don't want to go where you want to go, so I'm going that way. And thank you, you going that way. Yeah. All the best. Thank you so much.